What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm playing an Eternatus Ho-Oh stall team. It's a very weird team, but I saw it on Twitter, posted by Sarapoke. I don't know who created it. Maybe it was them. Maybe it was someone else, but I'll link them in the description below. This team is very weird and very stally. One thing we have is Pressure Black Sludge Eternatus with Toxic Spikes. So you can get down Toxic Spikes, try to poison the opponents, and even use Whirlwind from this Ho-Oh, this Rocky Helmet Ho-Oh, to try to get things poisoned. We have Ting Lu to lower special attack of the opponents. We got Ogerpon that can redirect some hits and do some damage on its own. And then we got this super bulky Dondozo with Tatsugiri. Order Up will boost its defense with this Tatsugiri, making Body Press incredibly strong. We got Steel Terra, which is pretty good defensively, and Heavy Slam as well for a little bit of offense. But it's a very bulky Dondozo. Not a fast one, not particularly strong, just tanking hits. And that's the style of this team. Recover on both Eternatus and Ho-Oh, Regenerator on Ho-Oh, Black Sludge on Eternatus, Leftovers Dondozo. It's gonna be a long one. But anyways, let's get into it. Alright, we've got a Kyurem white team. No second restricted. They've also got Galarian Slowking. Alola Ninetales, common combo with Kyurem to get the snow up. Annihilate, Indeedee, and Sinistra. Not a very common squad over there. Is Bulky Dondozo solid here? With Terra Steel, it sure is. Lots of poison vulnerability, but also Slowking could get rid of our Toxic Spikes. Ho-Oh I like with the Sacred Fire. I'm gonna go Ho-Oh Eternatus, give them a shot, and then Dozogiri. As much as Ting Lu's special attack drops could do, it's just weak to everything. I guess it's still an option. Ogerpon ain't bad either. Instead of Dozogiri. But I think Dozogiri is fairly well positioned in this against this team. They don't have anything that immediately threatens other than like Sinistra is a little scary, but I think I want to focus on getting as much poison spread around as I can. I may even go Toxic Spikes Whirlwind immediately. No trainer card, just Deadeye Stare. Alright, Ninetales Kyurem. Kyurem's kind of scary. My speed stats. Eternatus is a little bit slower than I'd like. I guess Kyurem could be faster. I'm gonna try to Whirlwind and Toxic Spikes. I'm just gonna do it. If it don't work, it don't work. Alright, Kyurem is going Terra Ice. Going for the offense. Respectable. Set up Aurora Veil. I'm not surprised at all by that. We get our Toxic Spikes before they hit us. Alright, that's great. And they're going to hit us with a very powerful Blizzard. This is really going to hurt. Eternatus barely hangs on. Oh, still got half health though. And get out of here. Come back in poison. Unless they brought Slowking, which I don't think they would have. Oh, great. Well then. Let's recover with Ho-Oh and just protect Eternatus for a turn. Going for an AC Wind with Ninetales. I think Eternatus can take that. They might be going for Chilly Reception just to pivot back into their Kyurem. Yes, they are going to just pivot back. Okay. So Toxic Spike's not going to be very effective. The But It Failed came up because Snow was already on. It sets Snow and then pivots, but you still get the pivot, even if you don't set Snow with it. Alright, I think I give up Eternatus. Don't think there's really a way around it. It's not useful anymore. I need to just Sacred Fire. If they do something goofy, I can get a recover. They're gonna Helping Hand Blizzard though, so they're not playing around. Oh, are we speed tying? Never mind. I messed up there. Could have gotten a fairly weak Dynamax candidate. Here's a Sacred Fire. That'll do some damage. Can I get a burn? Thank you. That's good for the chip. We go into Dondozo. We double protect to stall a turn of Burn Chip and Veil and Snow. We just play super annoying and hope Dondozo can win us the game. And we'll still have Ho-Oh in the end because we're going to swap out, get some Regenerator. We have Regenerator, not Pressure, right? Freeze Dry. Thank you for showing that. Alright, let's bring in Tatsu. Let's Terra Steel. And let's... I think my priority is trying to do as much damage to Kyurem as I can. Ninetales doesn't seem too threatening, and if it has Encore, we're going to get got by that before we can Heavy Slam anyway. Helping Hand, Icy Wind, Aurora Veil. I can't see it being Encore. It's probably Moonblast or Blizzard. Here's all our boosts, and here's our Terra. These are going to be some long games. Alright, Dozo, let's see what you can do. Helping Hand, probably into Freeze Dry, which will still do a huge chunk to a Steel type. Kyurem's just crazy. They don't have any boosts, so them ignoring Unaware doesn't matter. Ooh, we took that quite well. Ooh, they didn't take that very well. Snow is done. Now the question is, do you have Fusion Fire? And do you go down to burn this turn? It's iffy. My guess would be they don't go down to burn this turn. But I don't see a reason not to protect. They're gonna Helping Hand. They probably have Earth Power. They could have Fusion Flare. They do have Fusion Flare. Okay, well that's gonna hurt quite a bit. But all I need to do is live one. And then Kyurem will go down to burn. I can Heavy Slam this Ninetales. there any value in a double protect here? Ninetales is such a non-threat that I think there is immense value in double protecting. A 1 in 3 chance to just not have to take this Fusion Flare, I think is far better than knocking out Ninetales. This Fusion Flare will hurt a lot. We don't get it. That's fine. That was you most of the time that's gonna happen. Let's see how bad it is. Could be worse, and we took out Kyurem. So, obviously, if I had known it was going to fail, absolutely, Heavy Slam would have been great there. But not giving them 2 switch-ins is also pretty valuable. So I think it was worth the risk. Dozo took that pretty well, actually. Slowking, I'm not too worried about. Not sure if I should be worried about it. Do they have any physical attackers? Not really. Just Annihilate, maybe. I think I want to start hitting Slowking. Just get my defense up a bit higher. I'm not really worried about Ninetales. Can't do anything. I guess the Slowking probably has Regenerator, so damage into it isn't very useful until it's trapped on the field. But I'd rather keep Ninetales on the field. Gonna keep spamming Helping Hand. I wonder what move they have. Use spell. Maybe they have like, ooh, a crit. Good hit, Dondozo. Future Sight. Is Helping Hand Future Sight? Does it work like that? I'm not sure when you're supposed to Helping Hand the Future Sight, or if it works at all. I'm gonna go Heavy Slam into Slowking now. I think it probably gets the KO. Stab, probably max power into Slowking. A lot more damage than Order Up. But they're gonna swap into British. Sinistcha. Okay, Heavy Slam is the right play into that too. Moonblast is gonna bounce right off. Heavy Slam into Sinistcha does over half, but they're Rocky Helmet. I don't want them getting a free Trick Room or anything off, so I'm going to just Heavy Slam again. Should be faster than Sinistcha unless there's speed invested. This is a very slow, bulky Dondozo, as seen by the Helping Hand Fusion Flare not obliterating us. The worst thing would be like they Trick Room and then get to Matcha Gotcha and burn us, and then that would be their way back into this. Moonblast, not so bad. Heavy Slam, we'll take Rocky Helmet, shouldn't be too bad. Future Sight about to hit. See if the Helping Hand applies to it, because it could hurt. Here it comes. Knocking us out. That was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But we got a Ho-Oh left. We're fine. They got, what, Icy Wind and Moonblast and Helping Hand and Aurora Veil. And then they got Future Sight, Chilly Reception. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Guess we go all in on Slowking. Moonblast the Tatsu doesn't knock it out, so we're very bulky. Sacred Fire Slowking. Get the burn, I don't think that matters. As long as we connect Draco, that should knock it out, and then we just... Oh! Oh! We missed. I get a Future Sight into Ho-Oh. Oh no. they're gonna Moonblast Tatsu, so we just protect and Sacred Fire the Ninetales. See if we can get Tatsu another try at this Draco. Could just be Sash Ninetales. Yeah, they protect Slowking anyway. And here's a Sacred Fire. And Ninetales is gone. Perfect. And then hopefully we can finish this off before Future Sight even hits. Just have to not miss a move. This team produces some pretty long games, I'd say. Battle's just canceled. They don't even want to play around with misses. GG. Alright, we're doing a rematch versus Kyurem. Okay. Think I might want to play this one a little bit differently. The Toxic Spikes Eternatus did not do a whole lot for me. But Steel Dondozo was brilliant. Ho-Oh. Is it Ogerpon? Ogerpon is pretty slow. Definitely vulnerable to Kyurem. But would Ting Lu be any better? I'm thinking Ho-Oh, Ogerpon. It's gotta be Dozogiri. Ho-Oh was great too. So I'm thinking Ogerpon. Ogerpon is a great matchup into most of that squad anyway. Eternatus just wasn't it. And I don't like the Black Sludge on Eternatus, because when I Terra, it's going to start hurting me. Plus, I really need the Terra on Dozo. Alright. Exact same lead. Ninetales Kyurem. Fine by me. Let's see how much damage I can do to this Kyurem. Doubling into it with both fire moves. I guess Ogerpon might not live Terra Ice Blizzard. We're a pretty bulky set. I think we might be okay. And it can oh, Ninetales Terra. The water. Don't mind. Don't mind one bit. You're just gonna set Aurora Veil. And then your Kyurem's gonna be not quite as strong. But it'll be neutral to fire moves. So a bit of a trade-off. Cudgel the Kyurem. Was I just misreading the last time? Earth Power into Ogerpon. Oh, so your 4 attacks Assault Vest. Ooh, special defense drop. Here, have a Sacred Fire. Can I get a burn? No. Sacred Fire again. I think Spiky Shield. Ninetales swap. Okay. So they know that it's going to be a long game. They're going to want Snow again later. Here's the teacup for some healing. Cool. Also keeps them safe in the case of me going for a grass move there. And just throwing Blizzard. Makes good sense. Oof. Hurts a bit. Have Sacred Fire. Can I get a burn? Thank you. Alright, that'll help a lot. Alright, Sinistra is not going to appreciate a Sacred Fire. They could swap back into Ninetales. Do I care? What's Sinistra going to do that I really care about? think I'm gonna recover with Ho-Oh. Throw another Cudgel at the Kyurem. Yeah, they're gonna swap, and I was like, I could read this and Wood Hammer. Oh, it's just Slowking anyway. I don't really care. Here, have an Ivy Cudgel. Just another bonk. Getting good damage onto this Kyurem. Ogerpon goes down. Good job, Ogerpon. You've done a lot. Cover with Ho-Oh. Dozo time. Though probably not quite yet. Ho-Oh can take a hit still, so I think it's best to get a Sacred Fire into Slowking and protect Dozo. Probably going into Sinistra here. Yeah, so getting that with a Sacred Fire is pretty nice. We're gonna keep healing up this Kyurem, try to keep it safe. Maybe they freeze dry here instead of Blizzard. If they fear me going into Tatsugiri, they should be freeze drying, yeah. Damage into the teacup. We like it. And a burn on the teacup. Love that. Alright, now it gets a little scary. Freeze Dry would punish Dondozo not turning into Steel. They can Rage Powder. I think I go into Tatsu, Steel Terra, Heavy Slam. I fear Rage Powder mostly. But they could also pretty easily just hard swap again. But they have to fear the Body Press into Kyurem. Kyurem's like their only damage. Alright, let's go through this again. You watching this on double speed, right? Here's Steel Dozo. And even if Steel Dozo doesn't win the game for us, Ho-Oh is still nice. Freeze Dry, cool. It did not Rage Powder. Hopefully Heavy Slam can finish it. Not quite, and the burn won't do it either. Oh, they have Life Dew. Oh boy. Snow stopped. Don't hate that. Take some Burn Chip. Take some Burn Chip. Supposed to be poison, but it didn't really work out. And Aurora Veil is gone. Let's Body Press this Kyurem now. They don't seem to want a Rage Powder. Yeah, see ya. Send in Ninetales, that'll put the snow back up. You'll get a bit of a defense buff. It's the right play. Fusion Flare into Helping Hand Fusion Flare. Hurt. Oh, a critical hit. Goodbye. I think we lose now. I needed this Body Press, even if it wasn't going to KO. That's one way to beat a Dozo. Tatsu has no shot. It's gonna get freeze dried in the face. We're gonna Draco Meteor, because give it a shot. And I'll Sacred Fire as well. We're just gonna set up Aurora Veil and freeze dry Tatsugiri. Oh, now they're gonna Blizzard. Which Tatsugiri barely lives the crit. Sacred Fire and Draco, please. Not enough. Here's where they blizzard and go into Sinistra. Then another helping hand blizzard from Ninetales. I don't know how we get through this. I think we needed that body press damage. Whew. Going for the Sacred Fire on Kyurem, but okay, they're going for a helping hand. Don't see how we can win this. Moonblast can finish off Tatsugiri at any moment. And Ho-Oh has 3 Sacred Fires remaining, which is all of my damage. Plus we're at 39 health. Oh! Oh, we missed the Sacred Fire! Oh! Okay. So the game doesn't want us to win. Got it. Alright, I'm gonna run this one. Good game to my opponent. I don't think this team is for me. But, it's fun. We'll keep playing. GG. Alright, we've got a Kyogre Miraidon team here. They've also got our Chaladon Pelipper for extra rain setting. We're not going to turn off your rain, don't you worry. For Farigiraf and Cresselia for double Trick Room setting? Not really sure what they're got going on there, but I'm sure they also don't know what I got going on over here. Our team is pretty weird. I like the Eternatus. I don't think I like Ho-Oh. Its only attack being Sacred Fire. This might be a case of just drop the Ho-Oh entirely. Eternatus. Ting-Lu seem great. Dozogiri is probably how I need to follow it up. I'll do what I can with this lead. And hope Dozo can clear the rest of the way through. Steel Terra isn't the ideal here. Let's see what we can do. Ting-Lu is going to have to help us a lot against that Miraidon. And it should. So maybe we'll be fine. I think Miraidon's the thing I'm most afraid of. But we'll see. Because we have Dynamax Cannon into it. Probably wouldn't KO with Ting-Lu on the field, but like probably also gonna Terra in front of the combination. Ooh, Annihilate. Hopefully we can get Toxic Spikes down and poison the Miraidon. That would be fantastic. Yeah, Miraidon not even on the field. I love to see that. Yeah, no question that I'm clicking Toxic Spikes here. I don't know what to do with Ting-Lu. Because my Fairy Terra isn't fantastic. I could bring in Dozo. And I think I will. I just don't want to get hit by a powerful water move right here, right now. Ooh, they're going for a Terra right away. Is this an aggressive offensive, like, water spout play? I think it is. Oh boy. Ting-Lu was not going to appreciate that. Helping hand as well. Oh boy. Is this Scarf? It might be. This is gonna hurt. That hurt a lot. Even Don Dozo's unhappy about that hit. Well, they lose 2 water spouts for doing that because of the pressure. So let's protect to get out of water spout range. I think I'll also just protect Dondozo here. Like, they're not going to Trick Room because they're faster. If they swap out, they're going to get poisoned on their Kyogre coming back in. So they're just going to Helping Hand Water Spout again. Yep. So now they've used 4 Water Spouts of their 8 max. I'm thinking of a particular play here, and it involves sacrificing Dondozo while Tatsugiri's in its mouth to keep Tatsugiri safe. So I bring in Tatsugiri, activate Commander, get our boosts, probably go down to Helping Hand Water Spout. But try to get a hit in just in case we don't go down. Or if they swap Kyogre for some reason. That's an interesting play. Into Archaludon. Well, that won't get poisoned. Oh, were they worried about the running out of Water Spouts? You know? Farigiraf isn't going to be able to knock out Dondozo. So unless they're going for like a Trick Room play here, I don't hate this. We'll get another defense boost on this Archaludon. Bonk. Not a lot of damage. And Psychic Noise to stop our healing. Oh, okay. Alright, the +2 speed. Our Dondozo is currently 112. Our Archaludon, depending on its investment, could be faster or slower. There are 2 turns of rain. It'd be nice if the Kyogre had to come in on the last turn of rain, so I'm not going to protect here to stall out rain. If there was only 1 turn of rain, I would protect here. But there's 2. So I'm just go for Body Press. We'll see if I'm faster or not. Probably not, but I could be. I am not. Alright, I thought I probably wasn't. Steel Terra probably wouldn't save us, so I'm not going to risk wasting Terra on that. I do want to know what the Tatsugiri's speed stat is. Even slower than the Dondozo. Okay. Not going great, I'll say. We got Steel Tatsugiri. I think I want to protect... No. Kind of want to dump everything I can into this Archaludon. Draco Meteor. Stomping Tantrum. They're going to Helping Hand. Probably Body Press Ting-Lu. Should I have defensively Terra'd? No, I should not have. Okay. Here's a Draco. It is weakened by the Ting-Lu and the Assault Vest that they presumably have. You get another defense boost, so I don't think Stomping finishes. I'm gonna go ahead and Draco again. And bring in Eternatus. Feel like they're thinking Tatsugiri's not a threat. They want to finish off Ting-Lu. They Body Press into Eternatus. It's not going to be so bad. And then without Ting-Lu on the field, half a Draco might do it. going for Helping Hand again, which confuses me. But it is just a body press. Yeah, we take that. And have a Draco. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. I think I need to double protect here to get my little bit of black sludge recovery. Dynamax Cannon can finish the Archaludon. Then we would get hit by a Psychic Noise. I don't want to Terra Eternatus here, because I would lose the black sludge recovery and actually start getting hit by it. Body Press into Eternatus. Psychic Noise into Eternatus. Alright, hopefully we can take a Psychic Noise. So we're gonna have to swap in Ting Lu. That'll weaken the Psychic Noise, which is nice. Any reason for me to go for Recover here? If they're gonna go for Body Press Psychic Noise, I'm really worried about Archaludon getting a KO though. I need to Dynamax Cannon it. As much as I would love to recover, I'm not gonna be able to recover next turn either if I get my Psychic Noise. Helping Hand, okay. I made the right call then. This is perfect. Here, have a cannon. Kyogre is still super scary, even though it's poison. I'm keeping myself in this, but I don't know if I have the end game. Yeah, here's Kyogre. It will be poisoned, which will be nice. I can't really afford to lose Ting Lu. They can't really afford to Water Spout either, which is nice. So I'm going to go Tatsu Protect. I imagine they lock into Origin Pulse here, or maybe Ice Beam, if they're feeling spicy. Helping Hand boosted. Probably Origin Pulse then? Which hopefully Tatsugiri can take. Oh, it's Water Spout. You're almost out of those, bro. Tatsugiri probably takes the next one, too. Now that the poison's starting to do some ticks. Alright. So we protect Tatsu. Try to recover Eternatus. We gotta live this. It'll be a little close. I think we live it, though. The little bit of tick they took, plus the one we took turn 1. I think the math works out that we take it. And this should be the last one they're able to do, except no, I swapped out for one of them. Oh, no! They do enough. Well, here, have a little more poison. Yikes. Even with all the chip we've done, Ting Lu doesn't take one. So I guess it's Muddy Water. Terra is not gonna save us. It's what we gotta click, and then I'll click Stomping into Kyogre. They swapped the Farigiraf. Yeah, there's Miraidon. That's why I didn't want to have to Terra Ting Lu. I guess if they ran out of Water Spouts and start struggling, we got a shot. but I think they have one water spout left, and it's just going to be doing too much. It's a slow, annoying game. I wouldn't want to be on their side either, but I think they got it locked down now. If Eternatus had lived, I think we had a good shot. Kyogre's struggling. That's hilarious. Can we get an accuracy drop on Miraidon, please? No. Alright, so do they have Discharge, Dazzling Gleam? We're gonna Draco the Miraidon, and we're gonna Stomping the Miraidon. Kyogre swaps. Kyogre can still attack. Just not with Water Spout. Rigorath got poisoned, which is nice. They're probably gonna, what, Volt Switch? The Tatsu? They have Gleam. Tinglu takes that very breezily. But I don't think we have enough HP to get through the rest of their team, especially not having Protect. Protect to get all these poison ticks would be nice, but we don't got it, so I don't see a way we win this. The Kyogre certainly has 100% accurate moves somewhere. So it was slow and painful, but they had enough power to get through. The Water Terra Helping Hand Water Spout turn 1 was so brutal. The Dondozo being too slow to beat the Archaludon was brutal. Wouldn't really have helped me to not Terra since they're Dazzling Gleaming. Oh, and then a crit Helping Hand single target, that's enough. How I could have played that better? I'm not sure. They had such aggressive offense, and Ho-Oh definitely wouldn't have saved me. GG. And we're back. Let me know how you feel about these long, drawn-out matches. I didn't even win most of them, but they were long. That is. Let me know if you like that, or if you prefer like super fast, quick matches, blow things up or get blown up yourself style. Anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And anyways, I'm Jordy. And, alright. Peace.